In 1972, the Cannes Film Festival showcased a film titled Jeremiah Johnson, which featured Robert Redford in the lead role alongside Will Geer as Bear Claw, with direction by Sidney Pollack. This film draws inspiration from two significant works, Crow Killer, the saga of liver-eating Johnson, and Mountain Man. The story follows the journey of a man who seeks solitude in the rugged wilderness of the Rocky Mountains. Jeremiah Johnson, portrayed by Redford, embodies the spirit of a mountain man facing the harsh realities of nature and the challenges of survival. The character of Jeremiah Johnson is loosely based on the real-life figure of liver-eating Johnson, a frontiersman known for his legendary exploits. His life was marked by survival against the odds, interactions with Native American tribes, and a quest for vengeance that became part of his notoriety. The film captures both the myth and reality of this complex man, exploring themes of isolation, resilience, and the struggle for identity in a wild and unforgiving landscape. The portrayal by Redford brought a romanticized yet gritty depiction of the American frontier, inviting audiences to ponder the true essence of a man like Jeremiah Johnson and the legends that surround him. John Jeremiah Johnson was a real mountain man whose life inspired the 1972 film Jeremiah Johnson. He was known for his skills as a trapper and his fierce determination. His story is marked by tragedy and revenge, particularly after the loss of his wife. In a brutal act of vengeance, he developed a notorious habit of hunting down and killing Crow Indians who were responsible for her death. This dark chapter of his life led him to cut out and consume their livers, a gruesome act that reflected his deep-seated rage and desire for retribution. The film captures the essence of his solitary life in the mountains, showcasing both his survival skills and the psychological toll of his quest for vengeance. The stark landscapes of the American West serve as a backdrop to his journey, emphasizing the isolation and challenges he faced. Johnson's life was a blend of adventure, tragedy, and the harsh realities of frontier life, making him a complex figure in American folklore. His story remains a compelling example of how personal loss can drive a person into a relentless pursuit of justice, no matter the cost. The screenplay for Jeremiah Johnson was crafted by John Milius and Edward Arnold, bringing a unique vision to the film. Both Robert Redford and producer Sidney Pollack played pivotal roles in the production, advocating for a more authentic experience by shooting on location in the vast and rugged landscapes of Utah. They believed that the natural beauty of the setting would enhance the film's narrative and emotional depth, providing a stark contrast to the artificiality of a Hollywood backlot. Their efforts proved successful as they negotiated with the studio to secure a budget of $4 million. This funding allowed for the necessary resources to capture the essence of the wilderness and the life of a mountain man. The commitment to authenticity is evident throughout the film, from the breathtaking cinematography to the realistic portrayal of survival in the wilderness. The collaboration between the screenwriters and the production team ultimately contributed to making Jeremiah Johnson a memorable and impactful film. Most of the shooting locations for the film were on or near Robert Redford's expansive 600-acre property in Utah, which provided a stunning backdrop for the story of Jeremiah Johnson. The natural beauty of the landscape added authenticity to the film's portrayal of the rugged wilderness. Redford took an active role in the production, personally scouting locations to ensure they matched the vision he had for the film. His passion for the outdoors and adventure was evident as he performed many of his own stunts, showcasing his skills as an avid climber. This dedication to realism contributed to the film's immersive experience. Additionally, scores of American Indians from northern Utah were hired as actors and extras, bringing a level of authenticity to the portrayal of the characters and their culture. Some scenes were filmed near St. George, Utah, a location that held personal significance for Redford, as it was also where he starred in the classic film Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. The combination of stunning locations and a dedicated cast helped make Jeremiah Johnson a memorable cinematic experience. Redford enjoyed working with Pollack, as they shared a close friendship that made the demanding project feel more manageable. The film, set in the rugged wilderness, required the cast and crew to endure severe conditions. They faced challenges such as frostbite, which affected their ability to perform, and illnesses like strep throat and pneumonia that made the environment even more daunting. The weather itself was often unpredictable, with freezing temperatures and heavy snow creating obstacles for filming. Despite these hardships, the determination of both Redford and Pollack shone through. They supported each other, pushing through the discomfort and health issues to bring the story of Jeremiah Johnson to life. Their collaboration became a testament to their resilience and dedication to the art of filmmaking. The bond they shared not only helped them navigate the physical challenges, but also enriched the creative process, ultimately leading to the successful completion of the film. Initially, the role of Jeremiah Johnson was meant for either Lee Marvin or Clint Eastwood. However, due to scheduling conflicts, Robert Redford was ultimately chosen for the part. Redford had a significant influence on the film's direction, as he suggested Sidney Pollack as the director. This decision would shape the film's creative vision. The production faced challenges due to tight budget constraints, which required careful financial management. To address these issues, John Rubinstein and Tim McIntyre were brought on board to compose the film's music, contributing to its unique atmosphere without the luxury of a large budget. In a bold move to ensure the film's completion, Pollack mortgaged his house to cover budgetary shortfalls. This personal investment led to a strict approach to managing the budget, resulting in efficient shooting practices. The crew worked diligently, often completing scenes without the luxury of second takes, which added a raw authenticity to the film. The combination of these elements created a memorable cinematic experience that resonated with audiences. Principal photography for the film Jeremiah Johnson began in January 1971, marking the start of a creative journey that would shape the final product significantly. The editing process became a crucial phase, lasting over 7.5 months. During this time, the focus shifted away from the conventional method of relying on numerous dailies. Instead, the team concentrated on the film's rhythms, moods, and performances, which allowed for a more artistic approach to storytelling. This method of editing emphasized the emotional depth and visual storytelling, creating a more immersive experience for the audience. The careful selection of scenes and the way they were pieced together played a vital role in capturing the essence of the film, enhancing its themes of survival and solitude in the wilderness. This meticulous attention to detail in the editing room ultimately contributed to the film's lasting impact and resonance with viewers. The film opens with a 3-minute overture, setting a reflective tone before diving into the story of Jeremiah Johnson. This unique element enhances the viewing experience, allowing the audience to immerse themselves in the film's atmosphere. Additionally, the film includes a 2-minute break 2/3 through, a rarity in movies at the time, allowing viewers to pause and reflect on the journey of the main character. The film gained significant popularity, especially during its airing on ABC in 1976, where it became a massive hit, ranking second in viewership only to The Sound of Music. In an interesting twist, future country music superstar Tanya Tucker, who was a local resident, was eager to be part of the film. She persistently pestered Robert Redford until he agreed to give her a small role. In her brief appearance, she plays a blonde girl hiding in a root cellar, showcasing her youthful energy and charm. This small but memorable role highlights the unique blend of talent and local flavor that contributed to the film's authenticity and appeal. The combination of these elements makes Jeremiah Johnson a distinctive cinematic experience. Finding the female lead for Jeremiah Johnson was a significant task that took 3 months. The character of Swan, who is Jeremiah's wife, needed to be portrayed with depth and authenticity. Dale Bolton was eventually cast in this important role after a casting director spotted her. Interestingly, this film marked the only movie role for Dale Bolton, although she later appeared in the TV series Muck. Her performance as Swan was crucial to the film's emotional core, providing a strong connection to Jeremiah's journey. To ensure that Dale Bolton's portrayal resonated with audiences, the film's technical director, a Flathead Indian, took on the role of Coach. He worked closely with her to help her embody the character of Jeremiah's Indian wife. This coaching was vital in bringing authenticity to the role, as it allowed Dale to understand the cultural nuances and emotional depth of her character. The collaboration between Dale and the technical director enriched the film, making Swan a memorable and integral part of Jeremiah's story. The effort put into finding the right actress and providing her with the necessary guidance contributed to the film's lasting impact. The character of Jeremiah Johnson in the 1972 movie is inspired by the real-life figure Liver-Eating Johnston. Johnston's life was marked by tragedy when a raiding party of Blackfeet killed his pregnant wife. This event set him on a path of revenge against the Blackfeet, leading to a legendary tale of survival and vengeance. However, the film takes creative liberties with this story. It alters the circumstances surrounding his wife's death, attributing it to violations of sacred burial grounds rather than the direct attack by the raiding party. This change shifts the focus from a personal vendetta rooted in loss to a narrative that emphasizes themes of respect for the land and its traditions. The film portrays Johnston as a solitary man, battling not just the harsh wilderness but also the complexities of human conflict. While the essence of Johnston's character remains, these deviations from historical accuracy shape the story into a broader commentary on the interactions between settlers and Native Americans, reflecting the tensions of the time. This blend of fact and fiction invites viewers to ponder the deeper implications of history and myth, even as it entertains with stunning visuals and a gripping narrative. Recognizing the deep personal loss he faced, Johnston's journey for revenge was marked by a powerful moment when he identified a Blackfeet warrior using his wife's Tennessee rifle. This discovery ignited a fire within him, compelling him to take action. He sought to gather allies, specifically recruiting members from the Flathead tribe, as he prepared for his vendetta. The landscape of the American West was harsh and unforgiving, yet Johnston was determined to confront those who had wronged him. His quest was not just about vengeance, it was also about reclaiming a sense of justice in a world that often felt chaotic and cruel. As he moved through treacherous terrains, he faced numerous challenges, including multiple attempts on his life through scalp hunts. Each encounter tested his resolve and skill, pushing him deeper into a cycle of violence and survival. The pursuit of revenge became intertwined with the harsh realities of frontier life, shaping his identity and purpose in ways he could never have anticipated. Johnston's story reflects the complexities of human emotions, where the desire for retribution can lead to unforeseen consequences in the wilderness. Filming sequences with a grizzly bear was a significant part of the production of Jeremiah Johnson, directed by Sidney Pollack. The crew dedicated over 2 weeks to capture the wild and powerful nature of this majestic animal. Robert Redford, who played the lead role, was vital in shaping the film's pacing. Many scenes are marked by minimal dialogue and background noise, allowing the audience to feel the solitude and vastness of the wilderness. This choice creates a contemplative atmosphere that reflects the character's journey. The film was made on a budget of $4 million, which was a considerable investment at the time. Its release in 1972 turned out to be a tremendous success, grossing over $44 million at the box office. This financial achievement made it the 7th highest grossing film of that year, showcasing its popularity and the strong connection audiences felt with the story and its themes of survival and self-discovery. In the film, Jeremiah Johnson, Will Geer's character, Bear Claw, plays a pivotal role in teaching Jeremiah the essential skills needed for survival in the wilderness. Bear Claw is a seasoned mountain man, wise and rugged, embodying the spirit of the untamed land. He introduces Jeremiah to the ways of the wild, sharing knowledge about tracking, hunting, and foraging. Through their interactions, Bear Claw becomes not just a teacher but a mentor, guiding Jeremiah through the challenges of living off the land. Their bond deepens as they face the harsh realities of nature together. In their final meeting, the starkness of the wilderness is on full display. Bear Claw's wisdom is evident as he imparts crucial lessons about the dangers that lurk in the wild. This moment highlights the struggle for survival, emphasizing that the wilderness is both beautiful and unforgiving. The connection between Bear Claw and Jeremiah symbolizes the passing of knowledge from one generation to the next, showcasing the importance of mentorship in overcoming life's challenges. The emotional weight of their farewell resonates, leaving Jeremiah equipped with the skills and understanding necessary to navigate the wilderness alone. Jeremiah Johnson, directed by Sidney Pollack, is a remarkable Western that intricately weaves the narrative of an adventurer's journey into the wilds of the Rocky Mountains. The film chronicles the life of Jeremiah Johnson, played by Robert Redford, who seeks to escape the confines of civilization. This quest for solitude and self-discovery leads him into a hostile environment where he must confront both nature and the complexities of human conflict. The film presents a compelling slice of life that emphasizes the human experience amidst the brutal realities of wilderness survival. Johnson's transformation from a novice to a seasoned mountain man is depicted with a keen sense of realism. His early struggles, marked by failures in survival, gradually give way to expertise as he becomes an efficient hunter and a figure of mythic proportions. This evolution is not just about mastering the wilderness, but also about the emotional and psychological toll of living in constant pursuit of vengeance against those who have wronged him. The narrative engages with themes of conflict, not only against the elements of nature, but also against the indigenous peoples represented in the film. Johnson's encounters with the Crow Indians are pivotal, showcasing a cycle of pursuit and retaliation that underscores the tensions between settlers and Native Americans. While some reviews highlight the portrayal of these conflicts as a reflection of the brutal realities of life in the wilderness, others critique the film for its simplistic representation of these complex interactions. This duality in perspective enriches the film's narrative, inviting viewers to ponder the moral implications of Johnson's journey. Visually, Jeremiah Johnson is a feast for the eyes. The cinematography by Duke Callahan captures the breathtaking landscapes of the Rocky Mountains, presenting them as both beautiful and unforgiving. The use of Panavision and Technicolor enhances the film's vivid imagery, making the natural world a character in its own right. The outdoor scenes are not only stunning, but also serve to heighten the sense of isolation and challenge faced by Johnson. The film's score, composed by John Rubinstein, complements the visual storytelling with a lively and evocative musical backdrop. Songs performed by Tim McIntyre add an additional layer of emotional depth, reinforcing the film's themes of longing and resilience. The combination of these elements creates an immersive experience that resonates with audiences, particularly those who appreciate the beauty of nature and the struggles of the human spirit. Robert Redford delivers a compelling performance as Jeremiah Johnson, embodying the character's rugged determination and emotional turmoil. His portrayal is supported by a strong cast, including notable performances from actors like Will Geer, who plays a feisty old trapper, and others who contribute to the film's rich tapestry of characters. Each supporting role, though brief, adds depth to the overall narrative, enhancing the sense of community and conflict within the wilderness. In conclusion, Jeremiah Johnson stands out as a solid Western that masterfully blends action, emotion, and stunning visuals. The film's exploration of survival against nature and the complexities of human relationships creates a narrative that is both engaging and thought-provoking. While opinions may vary regarding its portrayal of indigenous peoples and the moral dilemmas faced by the protagonist, the film ultimately succeeds in delivering a powerful story of resilience and the quest for identity. It is a film that will resonate with fans of Robert Redford and those who appreciate the beauty and challenges of the great outdoors. As we close the chapter on Jeremiah Johnson's rugged journey through the wilderness, a new adventure awaits just beyond the horizon. What became of the talented cast that brought this gripping story to life? Their paths after the film are as intriguing as the tale itself. From unexpected career shifts to personal transformations, each actor's journey offers a glimpse into the lives behind the characters we grew to admire. Did they find success in other films, or did they choose to step away from the spotlight altogether? Some faced challenges that tested their resolve, while others embraced new roles that showcased their versatility. Join us as we uncover the fascinating stories of these actors, revealing the twists and turns that defined their careers after the credits rolled. Prepare to be surprised by the legacy they built and the impact they left on the film industry. Stay tuned as we dive deeper into the lives of these remarkable individuals. Will Geer's portrayal of Bear Claw in the 1972 film Jeremiah Johnson is a haunting representation of survival and wisdom in the harsh wilderness. Geer's character serves as a mentor to the protagonist, embodying a rugged spirit and deep knowledge of the land. His performance captures a sense of loss and resilience, reflecting the struggles faced by those living on the fringes of society. Geer's rugged appearance and commanding presence add layers to a character who is both a guide and a tragic figure in the unforgiving landscape. Beyond his role in the film, Geer faced significant challenges throughout his life. He was a passionate advocate for civil rights and often clashed with Hollywood's conservative elements. In the 1950s, Geer was blacklisted due to his political beliefs, which led to financial hardships and a struggle to find work. He turned to theater and folk music, using his talents to support social causes. Despite these obstacles, Geer found a resurgence in his career with the success of the television series The Waltons, where he played the beloved Grandpa Zeb. Geer's personal life was marked by tragedy as well. He experienced the loss of his son, who died of a drug overdose, a wound that never fully healed. His later years were spent in relative peace, focusing on his family and activism until his death in 1978 from respiratory failure. In his final days, Geer remained committed to his beliefs, leaving behind a legacy of artistic and social contributions. The last known information about him highlights a man who, despite his struggles, remained steadfast in his convictions and love for the arts. Tanya Tucker played the role of Quallen's daughter in the 1972 film Jeremiah Johnson. Her character, a young girl caught in the harsh realities of frontier life, added a layer of vulnerability to the film. Tucker's performance, though brief, showcased her ability to convey deep emotion, hinting at the struggles her character faced in a brutal world. This role marked an early point in her career, setting the stage for her future in country music. Following Jeremiah Johnson, Tanya Tucker's career blossomed. She became a prominent figure in country music, known for hits like Delta Dawn and What's Your Mama's Name? However, her life was not without turmoil. Tucker faced personal challenges, including battles with substance abuse and tumultuous relationships, notably with Glenn Campbell. These struggles often overshadowed her musical achievements, leading to a complex public persona. In recent years, Tucker has experienced a resurgence in her career, earning accolades and recognition for her contributions to music. She continues to perform and inspire new generations, but the shadows of her past remain a part of her story, reflecting both the triumphs and trials of her life. Robert Redford's portrayal of Jeremiah Johnson in the 1972 film is a defining moment in his career, showcasing his ability to embody the complexities of a man seeking solitude in the wilderness. The character, a veteran of the Civil War, faces the harsh realities of survival and the struggle against nature. Redford's performance captures the depth of loneliness and the relentless pursuit of peace, making the film a haunting exploration of man versus nature. After the film, Redford's career flourished, marked by significant works like The Sting and All the President's Men. However, his life was not without turmoil. Redford faced personal hardships, including the tragic loss of his son, Scott, who died in a tragic accident in 2015. This profound grief shaped his later works and public persona. He was also involved in controversies, such as his opposition to the Vietnam War and his outspoken environmental activism, which sometimes drew criticism. As of the latest updates, Redford has stepped back from acting, focusing on directing and environmental causes. He remains a significant figure in Hollywood, known for his contributions to film and social issues. His legacy is marked by both his cinematic achievements and the personal struggles that have shaped him. Paul Benedict's portrayal of Reverend Lindquist in the 1972 film Jeremiah Johnson is marked by a haunting depth. As a weary clergyman in the unforgiving wilderness, he embodies the struggle between faith and survival. His performance captures the isolation and desperation of a man grappling with his beliefs in a harsh world. This role, while memorable, was just one chapter in a complex life. After Jeremiah Johnson, Benedict continued to act, gaining fame for his role as Harry Bentley on The Jeffersons. However, his career was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including battles with depression and a struggle to find roles that matched his unique talents. Scandal touched his life when he was involved in a controversial production that led to public scrutiny. In his later years, he became a reclusive figure, often avoiding the spotlight. He lived in relative obscurity until his passing in 2008. The details of his final years remain shrouded in mystery, with few public appearances or statements. His legacy as an actor persists, but the man behind the roles remains enigmatic. As we wrap up our look at Jeremiah Johnson, it's hard not to feel a wave of nostalgia for this classic film. Released in 1972, it not only showcased Robert Redford's remarkable performance, but also reflected the struggles of its cast, many of whom faced significant changes in their careers after this film. Redford went on to become a legendary director and producer, while co-stars like Will Geer became iconic for their roles in television and film. The challenges they faced, from typecasting to navigating Hollywood's shifting landscape, shaped their journeys in profound ways. Did you watch Jeremiah Johnson as a child? What memories does it bring back for you? Perhaps it was a family movie night, or a moment that sparked your love for the outdoors. We would love to hear your stories and connections to this film. Share your memories in the comments below, and let's celebrate the lasting impact of Jeremiah Johnson.